I'm gonna attempt to keep this short so I don't go off on some cringe declaration like I did last time. 2024 was a year that battered the sails, chipping and cracking the mast while it thought it was making good pace. Yet I am still here, and dare I say, I am somewhat content. Content because I am armed with a fresh outlook. It's important to be free. It's important to not burden yourself. This past year has shown me that. To almost everything in life, there are components which are pleasant, and there are components which simply are not. Some are uncontrollable circumstances, sure, but in some cases, there is at least something you can change that makes the situation, whatever it is, better, more fun, less burdensome. Insert whatever description you want, really. How do I know this is true at all? The channel to which this very video is uploaded. I've always enjoyed sharing bits and pieces of my ongoing gaming journey. But there were some things I was doing that subtracted from that enjoyment. For one, some of my methods were unnecessarily long, drawn out, and stressful. And on top of all that, they sacrificed quality without a valid reason. Getting a capture card sooner, which I very well could have done, would have been a better choice. But there were times I insisted on using the methods that consistently frustrated me for one reason or another. Another thing I was off the mark on, my perspective towards gaming content. I've taken it more seriously than it actually is over the years. It's glorious how colorful pixels moving about a screen can send genuine messages and spark such deep enjoyment. It's glorious how I am able to share that with others through videos. However, for most, it's not the same as something like school or a career. This is not meant to be my career or employment or anything like that. It's purely something done for fun. You might remember how I had to go on hiatus in July, through most of August. That reminded me just how much I enjoy capturing my gaming journey and sharing it with others. I was upset during that time because one of the most fun things I do was unavailable, out of my reach. But things happen sometimes, and the more pressing matters, the more serious aspects of life impose their dominance. If something is meant to be done for fun, only pursue the parts of it you like. I've done so many videos and quite a few series that I did not like, did not want, because I was too busy taking the hobby too seriously. It looked disgraceful, and it was burdensome. Now I'm starting to see my error. I want to encourage you to consider this perspective I'm providing, and plan for this. If there is something you are doing, no matter what it is, that you wish to enjoy more or perform better at, or something similar, look at the components of it. Analyze the components you can control. Focus on those that you can control. Because if there's nothing you can do about a certain thing, It's just like that sometimes, you know? If you come to realize the burden of some of those pieces and parts, break free from them. It might look like spending slightly less time on schoolwork to cool off, and suddenly it somehow starts going more smoothly. It might look like abruptly stopping a YouTube series you don't truly enjoy, eventually deciding not to pursue it any further, and simply not doing so. It might look like literally anything else. I can't tell you what it is. I can only give examples from experience. Only you can figure out how to break free. And if you deem it necessary, you absolutely should. And when I say break free, sometimes that's more like growing out of something. Certain things change quickly, and if it benefits you, fantastic. But most of the time, breaking free is something you have to work at. There's still things I'm trying to work on, in the hopes that they lead to me enjoying video creation more. The problems I mentioned having, they went on for years. They're gonna take time to fix. Same with every other chronic thing. You can't just snap your fingers and change or transform it like that. But you can work at it until it's to your liking, or you can let it fester. Letting it fester? Come on, that's just burdening yourself even further. You don't want that, do you? If one person, just one, can somehow better a single aspect of their life from this, if the unordinary, and potentially strange, statements of a gamer can even minutely help someone, then I consider the goal of this accomplished. If nothing else, just remember one thing. Don't burden yourself. Be free. Happy New Year.